All right, good afternoon, everyone. Highlight of the day, QQQ 409.16. We said that last week that we were going to hit 408 at a minimum this week on the Qs. And guess what, folks? We closed the day on 409. Nice little pump on the index towards the end of the day. And same thing with the SPX. SPX at 47.68, up another half, 0.60% on the day. Guess what, folks? SPX, I'm going to give you guys a target. It's pretty simple. It's a 4,800 magnet at this point. All right, 4,800 magnet would put us right about the all-time highs of January 5th of 2022, which is nearly 2-year anniversary. You guys take a look at this chart, and at the daily. I mean, wasn't this just one big old cup and handle, really, from the bear or bull market top? So we hit this January top, come all the way down, circle back, and guess what? There it is. There's your classic cup and handle, a massive one that is, of course, on the index. So I think, guys, at this point, I'm not so sure, given the last 3 days of the week going into the holiday season. This is obviously your Santa rally that we did not get last year. All right. But this looks very classic cup and handle structure. And here we go. That was all the bear market was just a big, gigantic cup and handle. So one hell of a day, guys. All of our swings worked out over the night, especially AMD. Now we talked about AMD, right? And it was I compared it to Amazon, right? Amazon was so struggling, right, for like 2-3 weeks, just consolidating, getting slapped at 150, and boom, it bust out. And today was our lucky day with AMD. Now, I'm not a big fan of this particular structure of that shooting star in AMD, but our swings did work out very well to the tune of 40% overnight. All right, it didn't look good during the first part of the morning here in the pre-market, but as soon as the bell rang, this thing ran to 143.37. And I still believe that with AMD, you look at AMD, Amazon, Google among the megas and the mega caps. These are the three that just really has not hit all-time highs, has not hit 52-week highs, yes, but still not even close to this level here. And of course, NVIDIA took a little break today, and albeit, it hit 500 overnight. Okay, but look at this though. With Google and Amazon, all you got is inside candlesticks today. My top watch for tomorrow is Amazon. I've seen this structure many times when people start saying, okay, well, that's a bearish harami, right? A bearish harami is a red candlestick within a large engulfing green candlestick. And so I'm going to think that Amazon may take a little bit of breather tomorrow or maybe for the rest of the week, but I'm going to keep a close eye on Amazon because I do like the structure of higher highs and higher lows as long as it remains above the 5 moving average, which is 150.74. All right, let's take a look at Apple. Apple closed green today. It looked really, really sloppy all day long. And finally, it actually got just rejected, just short of the 5-day moving average of 197.14. All right, that's the goal to get over tomorrow. All right, so we saw Tesla been running, NVIDIA was running earlier this week, AMD started to run, and Amazon, Google started to run. Are you catching my drift? What's next? What's the one that has not run with all the mega caps, and that is Apple? All right, so I believe that Apple. Now, don't quote me on it, of course, but I do think that Apple's going to run tomorrow, Friday, or later this week. Kind of a pain in the butt, but Apple is one that, it's just waiting to break out of here, guys. All right, I can imagine like a 3 white soldier over the next 3 days with Apple volume, if Apple volume comes in. Let's go to the SPY. All right, SPY well above our trend line. All right, we talked about that trend line last week. As long as this trend line holds, it's a long call situation. We hit 479, 474.92. We were 8 cents short of our target of at 475, guys. This is insane. All right. But our target is still 47563. And I'll bring this chart down here. And you can see this order, this FEG. Above this FEG, there is no more FEGs, actually. Not saying we're going to 500, okay? I'm just saying it's trying to break through or cover or take out this FEG, all right? So that's what I'm looking for. Probably first thing in the morning, this is going to hit, all right? 475.63. So anyway, Amazon's going to be a top watch for the next day or two. Tesla, all right? Of course, Tesla, shooting star candlestick yesterday. And they faked everybody out thinking that, oh, well, this is going down. And they piled in the shorts. And guess what happened? Nice squeeze. 258 double top today. All right, 258 double top. Closed at 257. Not bad. I don't think that's bad at all. Gain of 2% on the day. I do think that once you bust through 260, there's going to be a chase to this particular trend line, which is your all-time high trend line, approximately 270 to 272. All right. So that's going to be my upside goal. Do I have to, maybe I need to roll it out to later January on the Tesla 265 calls that I alerted. I'm not so sure. Let's see the action tomorrow. All right. But I mean, IWM, over 200, you guys. This is a very bullish look. QQQ, MDX, all-time highs. All right. We're just waiting for SPX, and SPX will catch up. SPX 4,800 target probably within the next 4 to 5 business days before end of the year, I think. And guess what, folks? If that hits, then I think it's time to start covering and start considering some puts into the new year. And the reason I say that, all right, you guys got to take a look at the seasonality index. I know things are a little bit different right now. Inflation is dropping. Powell is being dovish, and there's a lot of that going on, right? And I know that's a backdrop, but once they start pivoting, and that's the first rate cut in probably March of 2024, then I think you're going to pull back. But you look at January seasonality, all right, maybe a little spike up in the first part of the month. All right. It usually happens that way. You get like a happy new year run in the first week, and then we start dipping. All right. And then we pick back up in March. All right. That's usually the seasonality. And surprisingly, the year 2023, if you guys look at the seasonality, has been very, very similar to seasonality to the actual SPY chart over the last year or so. So congratulations on that. All right. So that's all I have to say for the rest of the day. And once again, I'm still kind of in and out of the office tomorrow. All right. My wife should be discharged maybe in the evening or something like that. So it's going to be another kind of a in and out of hospital kind of thing. So appreciate you guys and have a great evening.